Hi Libras, this is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading for my Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is a singles love reading for all of my singles out there, and I'm calling it my dream wedding and my future spouse. We're going to get some charms, some initials, some clues, some evidence. So for those of you that would like to be in a committed, long-term, loving relationship, this reading is for you. So let's see what Spirit has for you. Let's call in our spirit guides. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to anybody that's newly guided here. Spirit, please share with me my dream wedding, my future spouse. What is it that you have for us? Tell me all about it. Please use this reading to help you to manifest the love that you are worthy and deserving of, or to confirm a love that's come into your life. Spirit, please share with me. I am listening for you now. I have baggage. Emotional baggage can weigh you down. Unpack it. Make sure that you are emotionally available. Make sure that you're ready to travel. They're saying that you're traveling, with new energy, that you're packing your bags with, I'm excited about the next journey in my life. I have sacrifice. Love may come with sacrifices. Evaluate what you're willing to give up. I don't ever see that I'm willing to give up. I always feel that it's a give and take. It's being flexible, right? You shouldn't have to change your whole life just to be with somebody. But you do change your schedule. You do change, coming and going and things that you do, and, being flexible to be including someone else, they just said. I have anticipation. Embrace the sweet anticipation of love's arrival in your life. It's coming. So it's this feeling of, I can feel it. I can feel it on my path. It's on this beautiful path that I'm on already. They are confirming you're on the right path, so keep doing what you're doing. I have dreams. Look to your dreams. They hold the answers that you seek. Dreaming, visualizing, manifesting, feeling. This is how I think it's going to feel when I'm with my person. This is the kind of life that I want to live when I'm with my person. Bottom of the deck, I have a true love. So I definitely will take a true love, Spirit, a deep and enduring connection, going beyond superficial attraction. So that came into me as, the whole I love you inside and out, loving you for more than your looks, and that you have more to offer than they're saying. So they're going to see the real you, and that's important, because whoever you're going to share your life, certainly if somebody you're going to marry, they've got to know who you are. You've got to know who they are. You got to know what you're getting into, Spirit just said. Yeah, you want to make sure you know exactly what you're getting into. Tell me about my future spouse, please, Spirit. This marriage, the energy around it. I have a 5 of Pentacles. I always see the 5 of Pentacles as marriage vows. In sickness and in health, till death do us part. We're going to get through anything. What you don't know, I will know. I will help you. You will help me. It's the blind and the crippled helping each other in that 5 of Pentacles, that, the light around the corner is in the cathedral, and all we have to do is follow that light together. I'm going to help you get there. Then we'll be inside the cathedral, and we'll be warm, and we'll have what we need, and we'll be together. I have a Page of Pentacles. I have a Justice card. There's my marriage. And I have a 5 of Swords. The 5 of Swords they shared with me as letting go. Okay, not so much as a battle that maybe it's a battle you've already fought, and you still, kind of relive it. Something somebody said, or that person really hurt me, and it just keeps coming to the surface. I get triggered very easily. But I want to look at this. I loved this page. This is kind of it is a new deck for me, but it has this kind of stained glass design to it. And this pentacle reflection jumped out at me. It was, I don't usually see pentacles that way, but you know, the Page of Pentacles is more about creating something new, you know, creating opportunity. And I liked the reflection in the sense that I'm creating an opportunity to love. I'm putting time into somebody. I'm investing into somebody. We talk about that a lot. I have to invest in this person and I don't want to waste my time. So that page is kind of reflecting it and glowing also with, am I ready to invest that energy? I have a 9 of Pentacles. I have a Page of Swords. I have a 2 of Cups. Look at this gorgeous 2 of Cups. I feel the love. I do. I feel like the more I ask about you, the more I get to know you, the more secure I feel, the more abundance flows into both of us. There's a sense of working together. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean that we're going to start a business together, although some of you might, but we make a good team, and maybe we combined our resources. Maybe being able to share a home. You know, it's easier for 2 people to support the home. So I feel like we pull together. I have a Queen of Pentacles. They said confidence for sure, but it also was they respect you for, I want to say, your earning potential. Maybe you have a really good job. Maybe you have, you worked really hard to be at the peak of your career or in a career that has great earning potential. It's almost like you're just at the start of, like you can keep going up and the sky's the limit, but you have great potential as far as earning power. So that is not that it's the most important thing to them, but it tells them that you've got a good head on your shoulders. You can take care of yourself. You're independent. You're going to contribute to this marriage, between the 2 of us. I think it's really, really hard for one income in marriages today. So maybe if you are both younger, it's more of it's going to take 2 of us. So I'm looking for a partner who is, capable of kind of working with me as a team. So they do see that in you and they're proud of that in you. And maybe you're proud of that in yourself. You know what? I'm doing great. I'm successful. There's nothing wrong with that. I have a beginning. Make a wish. Planting seeds that will bear fruit later. I'm going to say better than you wished for. I would like to think that the person who comes into your life, your spouse, like you have these ideas of what a relationship would be. And it's better. It's like, I couldn't even have imagined that this person could be so sweet or so loving or so kind or have all these beautiful personality characteristics to them, but it's better than you wish for. I have a sanctuary. You are shielded and protected. So some divine masculine energy coming in there for me with a sense of I'm here to protect you. I'm here to take care of you. I am going to be a caregiver to you when needed. So I do feel that. I have illuminate, being guided through any challenges. Part of me says, and that's part of the commitment. That's part of being a spouse, is that whatever comes our way, we have to get through it together and we have to stay together, which is really hard. And, but I feel like we're both being guided by the light. I feel like we're both spiritual. I would say that. I feel that we both believe in marriage. I think that that's important, that we actually believe in the sacrament of marriage. So I feel like that's important. Perspective, being able to see all the facets. That came into me as I see you. I mean, literally, I definitely just, I see the real you. And that could be really important to you, that maybe somebody just didn't ever accept you for who you were, or they didn't want to dig deeper. You know, they didn't want to, they weren't interested enough to dig deeper, to explore who you really are, or what's important to you, or what makes you tick, or what your hopes and dreams are. But this person did. Let's get some clues. Spirit, some initials, first initials, last initials. I have the letter N, F. I have an A, F. I have a U, P, I have a V, I have a K, B, I have a T, I have a Y, I have an O, D, T, D, and S, and let's get two more. I have an O and I have a U. So some of you could have first initials, last initials. If you are in a relationship now that you're trying to confirm, that could be for you. Spirit, what sign could our person be? Or this could be your sign, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. I have a Virgo, Cancer. I have a Scorpio today. I have a Taurus, and I have a Gemini. So those might be making some sense to some of you. Spirit, tell me a little bit more about this connection. Anything about energy, their personality? What is it that you have for us? I have youthful. Okay. Coming into me as playful, youthful. Maybe they look younger than they really are. Like that's something that people always say to them. I'm kind of leaning in that direction. They dress younger. They look younger. They have more energy than somebody who typically is their age. So they just come across as a lot younger. I have dimples. Oh, I love your dimples when you smile. So maybe when they smile, you see the dimple. Did you know that you have a dimple when you smile? Maybe that's the only time you can see it. I have finance. Maybe they're in the financial industry. Okay, a financial planner, an accountant, the banking industry, mortgages, something like that. Could be a lead. I have long, straight hair. Okay. I felt like I don't cut it very often. I like my long hair. I do feel like it's like way, I either have it now or I had long hair, like really long hair at one stage in my life, like down my back. So part of me feels like that's a big part of my life, that hair. I have impulsive. I'm going to say, I want to say short temper, or I get exasperated very quickly. And I feel like I work with the public. I feel like that's the reason. I'm surrounded by the public for like commuting, stop and go traffic. I mean, something that just would exasperate me very quickly. But I feel like it's connected to the general public. Unfortunately, it's like it just gets under my skin. It's like, oh my God, what is wrong with people? So this person has a tendency to, I mean, you know, are they road rage? Not necessarily, but they could get like, you know, they could probably say something to some people, I'm sure. I have fashion. I look good. I like how you look. I'm into style. I'm updated. I have mature. Okay. I'm a mature male. Okay. I have a tendency to get jealous, and I'll admit it. Don't make me jealous. And somebody else says, you'll have no reason to be jealous. I won't ever make you feel that way. I have law at the bottom of my, and it could be the scale of justice, legal, contract, a marriage. I'm definitely interested in a marriage. I could be an attorney, law school, paralegal, court system, something to do with the law, police officers even. So it could be that I'm connected to the law. So those could be clues. Spirit, what else do you want us to know about this connection? Let's go over here for a minute and see what some loving messages are. Spirit, please share with me. I trust you. Trust is key. I feel like that's the first thing we talk about. I can pretty much handle anything, but cheaters or liars, I feel like that's something that we talk about. Just don't lie to me. If you don't want to be with me and you want to be with somebody else, I'd rather know than you lie and me find out about it. Sunset kisses. So I've got this romantic energy coming in, but I feel like it feels like spontaneous romance. I don't feel like it's planned. Like I went to the flower shop to get you a dozen roses. I feel like it's spontaneous. Like we just find little things in our day that we can make it romantic. Like, you know what? It's a beautiful sunset. Let's go sit outside for 5 minutes and watch it together. Like it wasn't planned. It just happens. So we could have a little bit of a hopeless romance, but it's a very spontaneous. It's not planned, is how I want to say. I have working out together. We're both fit. Could meet at the gym. That could be important. I like to lift weights. I have weekends away. So I don't have a lot of time for vacation is how I feel, but I do take extra time, like long weekends. And that's something that I enjoy doing. Sometimes it's easier for me, whether it's around kids or it's my career, the type of career I have. So I'll take like a Friday or a Monday off, and then I'll create like an extra long weekend for myself. And it's just enough to feel like I have been away. It's just enough to feel that I am on vacation. So I feel like they lean more towards that instead of like a 10-day trip somewhere. I just don't feel like they have the time at this stage in their life for some reason, or even the funds. A weekend away I can afford, but I can't afford 2 weeks in Europe, something like that. Spirit, can I have some personality traits? Tell me about my future spouse. What will I love about them? Anything about them I need to know? Very forgiving. It's a good trait. I will take that. They're curious. They want to know everything about you. I ask a lot. I really want to know you before I marry you is how I feel. Very analytical. So they are, that's coming into me a little bit even more as a planner also, that they think ahead, they plan ahead. They look at their budget, they schedule things, they keep track of things, they're probably pretty organized. I have they're very fair and just. Okay, nice. I have fit. Fit's important in this connection. We're going to be, they're saying very energetic. That goes back to that kind of youthful feeling. So somebody who could be whatever age, but they act like they're 10 years younger. They have a ton of energy. I'm very approachable. I have detoxing. That's coming into me as more of a getting rid of the ex. And I feel like it's more like I had to totally cleanse myself from an ex. That could be you, that could be them. I had to get that person out of my system. It was like it took a long time, something like that. I have adventurous and musical. Okay, so good ear for music, they're saying. Again, the adventures I feel are more very spontaneous, they're saying. It's let's jump in the car and go on a day trip. Which way do you want to go? North, south, east, or west? I feel like they are, they're open. They're very open to doing lots of different things. So this person they're not necessarily a homebody, although they like to be at home, of course, but they are a person that likes to be out and about. Okay, so if you like to be home all the time, this person probably isn't your match, but they do like to be out and about. They have a lot of energy, whether they do it with you or they're out and about doing other things and then they catch up with you later. They have a very calming energy to you. Maybe you calm them down because we had that little bit of they get exasperated early or easily. Maybe you're a calming force to them. You know, they like the sound of your voice, or you tell them everything's going to be fine. Just calm down. We're going to be okay. You know, we'll get there on time. You know, there's no rush, you know. So maybe they, I don't know, they're saying you're good for them. And maybe that's something they say to you, like, you're just really good for me. I like that. You're good for me. You know, sometimes you just are good for each other, right? And people see it. You know, you can see that you're making this person's life better and they're making your life better. And, you know, people just see that, especially family will see that. Let's get a couple of charms. Let's see if they'll share with me some messages with the charms. I have gold charms today, and they're all gold. And I'm just going to get a little pinch here. Let's see, lots of flowers. Okay. And let me zoom in so you can see these a little better. Okay. Spirit, what do you have for us? What's this? Okay, the big rose. Rose petals. What they're showing me isn't necessarily the rose. They're showing me the center of the rose. And when I said, what's up with the center, they said that you will be the center of their life. You will become the center. They kind of pointed to the, you know, the center. So this person's going to make you the most important thing in their life. That's nice. I have a tree. We're going to grow together. Family tree. Have a family together. That's important. This looks like a wedding band. This looks like a wedding band. So I've got a symbol of the union here, wedding band. This looks like a cross, Christian, okay, religious, spiritual connection of some kind. We're connected spiritually. I have a flamingo, pink flamingo. I want to travel somewhere warm. I want to go to Florida. I want a house in Florida that I see flamingos. I have starfish, and I have a sun. I'm going to put these all on the Florida idea. Maybe you guys want to come see me. But yeah, I like the hot sun. I like beaches. I like warm weather. Maybe I want to be a snowbird, have a house in Florida and have a house somewhere else. Something like that would be a dream for both of you. I have another flower, and it's coming to me again the same way. It's like you can see the center. You're going to be the center of their universe. And then I have an elephant. And I mean, I know that's a religious, you know, symbol as well, but I don't feel like that's the meaning. I feel like I remember everything. Elephants have a really good memory. So I feel like this person remembers everything about you. They remember things you say, things you like to do. If you said, I want something, or I'd like to do that someday, they remember, and then maybe they plan it. So we do it in the future. I feel like it's important for them that they remember everything about you. Like that's either they're very, very smart and they remember, or it's important to them, Spirit's saying. It's just important for them to know everything about you. So that feels gorgeous. Okay. Let's see what else they want you to know about this connection. Spirit, what else is it that you need me to hear today? I have a Queen of Pentacles again. I think they're really proud of you for whatever it is that you're doing right now. I feel like they're really proud to be with you. You hold your head up high is how they're showing it to me. You know, it's almost like I like having you on my arm. A little bit of eye candy going on too. I have an Ace of Swords. So you're probably, you look good and you're smart. That's probably what's going on. It was a, you know, yeah, you're a package. You look good. I like having you on my arm, but there's more going on here. You're actually very intelligent too. So they've got the whole package. You are definitely a calming force in their life. You bring balance to them. And that's why they want to be with you, is that maybe you're the first person who just the sound of your voice tells them everything's going to be okay, or that you can handle a situation better than they can. You can handle a crisis better than they can, something like that. You can solve a problem quicker. I have a 5 of Swords. I'm just asking Spirit, like, do we battle? And I'm not feeling that we battle, but I would say that we have productive conversations. It's the couple who argue but don't fight. It's the couple who stands up for, this is what I want, this is what you want, you know, but they're not fighting. So we each have our own opinion, and we're going to say it, and we're not afraid to walk on eggshells around each other. We are able to say what we need to say. Spirit, please share with me. I have a 3 of Swords. Please don't break my heart. I feel like I can handle anything but losing you, they just said, and I can handle anything but that liar and cheater energy. So, but it would break my heart to lose you. So that's why they want a commitment. That's why they're going to marry you someday. It's because they don't want to lose you. They want you in their life. I've never been happier. 9 of Cups. Judgment. I think I'm going to make a good choice here. The angels are singing, Spirit just said. Nice. Yeah, so there's your angels, you know, your angels in the spirit world. You're the lost loved one that would be so happy for you that isn't here today. You know, my father would have loved you. I wish that my mother was still alive so she could meet you, you know, somebody like that. A King of Cups. This person is going to love you and is very emotional, filled with love. King of Cups is emotionally secure. They have emotions. They know how to feel their emotions. They know how to share their emotions. And they're not afraid, Spirit's saying. So this person's going to love you with all their heart, is how they're sharing it with me. And it is somebody that you're going to want to. And I have a Queen of Cups. So you're going to love them. It's a new beginning, bottom of the deck. Queen of Cups, King of Cups. So you're going to find the person who is, we love each other. It's as simple as that. It's not like one person wants to be married and the other one doesn't. It's, we are in love with each other and we want that commitment. We want that next level commitment. It's important to us. It might not be important to some other people. Some people might never want to get married, but if hopefully you're not watching this video because it's not for you then, but there's a lot of people out there that want that commitment. I want to know that you're my spouse. I want to know that, you know, we've made that commitment to each other, to take care of each other and to be there for each other. Let's get some loving messages. Let's see what they have. Spirit, please share with me. What is it that you have for us today? What is it that you need us to know? We've shared many past lives together, so a soul connection. I feel like I've known you forever. You're too beautiful. I think that you are beautiful inside and out. And I also feel like you are one of those people who are blessed that you're gorgeous to look at and you're smart as hell. It's like you got the best of both worlds. You know, you got a brain too. So yeah, I mean, how could they not fall in love with you? You're beautiful and smart. You are what has been missing in my life. You're my paradise and my heaven. So I've been searching for you. You feel my soul, you feed my soul in ways that no one else can. I've never felt this way before, or I never imagined. What did they say earlier? This is better than I ever thought it could be. So what you think your love life is going to be like, or your spouse is going to be like, it's going to be better. Spirit's going to surprise you, you know? So you're imagining how wonderful it's going to be. And then when you're in it, you're going to be like, oh my God, this is so beautiful. You're what I can't live without and I can't get enough of. That's commitment. Commitment is I can't live without you. I want you in my life forever. So you have somebody coming into your energy. It is a new beginning with that sun. I did feel that. So it is a new beginning. And we are going to ask Spirit to guide this to you now. Use this reading to help you to manifest today. Claim it, own it. It's yours. Take with you what connected to you. Leave the rest for everybody else. And we'll ask the universe to bring this to you. I want to thank Spirit for these messages today. If you are new to my channel, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. Comment below, claim it. It's yours. If anyone would like to book a private reading with me, please go to my website, KathyMamolenPsychicMedium.com. I have 2 other YouTube channels. I have a pick a card channel and I have a twin flame channel, and you may enjoy those readings on those channels, and I'll put the links in the description. I hope you enjoyed your singles reading today, and hit that like button if you did, and we'll see you again real soon.